What's up, you guys? Brandon here with Beard Guy EDC, back at you guys with another video today. So today we're actually going to be doing a little unboxing and review of the Artisan Cutlery Proponent. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. It's definitely going to be a unique one. It's a knife that I've wanted for a while, but I just haven't been able to pull the trigger on. But thankfully, one of my viewers sent this in, so I'm going to be able to handle it for you guys and let you know my thoughts on this knife and show you guys how it looks in the hand and just give some first impressions on it. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and subscribing and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content because I'm sure enjoying making it. It's been a blast here, just reviewing these knives for you guys and flashlights and other stuff. I am going to be definitely doing a few more flashlight videos soon because I feel like I've been doing nothing but knives, but I don't know. I really like knives personally, and for me that's the staple of EDC. I mean, like, you can carry a lot of stuff, but when it comes down to it, most people EDC a knife. Almost everybody. So for me, I like doing knife reviews. I have a lot of knives, more so than I do flashlights and pens. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's jump on in and review this Artisan Cutlery Proponent for you guys. Take care. Okay, you guys, we're going to jump on in here and do a quick unboxing of the Artisan Cutlery Proponent. So, instead of talking about it, let's just open the box and see what this puppy looks like. This is actually another knife that was graciously donated for a video by Gary. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Here's the box. Artisan Cutlery. Nice little box there. Okay, we've got a baggie inside. And the spec sheet. So we got a D2 blade, G10 handle, ceramic ball bearing, liner lock, CNC machined. Nice. All right, so there's your box. Let's pop open this little bag here and see what we got inside. So we have a nice carrying pouch here. It's pretty nice. Gold strings there, looks pretty cool. We'll talk a little bit about this in a second, but for now, let's get this beautiful chunk of a knife out. Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. Wow. That's almost a 0.2 of an inch of steel. That's how thick that blade stock is there. Holy cow. This thing is an absolute chunk. Now let's see what that action's like. Okay. I can definitely deal with that. That's a nice action for a big chunk. It feels pretty good in the hand actually too, even how wide that handle is. I wasn't sure how it was going to feel in the hand, but even with that big wide handle, it feels really nice. Again, with the jimping, you guys know I'm a sucker for jimping, but oh my God, it just feels great. It feels really nice in the hand. See the closing action? Of course, it's going to be dropped shut with the weight of that D2 there. That's a nice chunk of steel. That fuller looks really nice. I like the profile of that fuller in the blade. I wonder, can I open this with the fuller? Okay. You can open it with the fuller. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's nice. The G10 is textured as well, so the handles on this guy are going to feel pretty solid in your hand. It's a nice little bit of a texture to it. It's not a deep, deep texture, but it's enough that you can get some traction and some grip on it. It feels pretty good. Got the nice big ambidextrous thumb studs here as well. Chunky thumb studs. Let's see how they open. Okay, thumb stud deployment is good. Wow, so far I'm really digging this thing. Okay. Again, with the drop shot, it's kind of a given it's going to be drop shutty with that much weight in the blade and on bearings. That's just a combo for drop shutty, but I gotta say, even the opening action is really nice. That is a nice feeling knife. It feels high quality, a lot higher quality than the price of this thing, I'll put it that way. You're getting a lot of knife for your money there. That's a massive chunk of D2. It is a bit gaudy. Some people are going to say it's too big for EDC, and a lot of people won't carry it. Most people are just going to buy this to be in their collection as a showpiece or a conversation starter, but man, I feel like you could really do some chopping with that thing. That is some thick blade stock, and that flat grind brings it down really nice to an actual pretty thin edge there. So even though you have that thick-ass blade stock, your thickness behind the edge is actually not too terrible. Feels like a pretty good edge. I don't think Gary's ever cut anything with this. If he has, it's just paper. But man, that is a chunk of a knife. Like, people talk about how big they are, but until you actually feel this thing in your hand, it's like having a freaking axe blade. Man, this thing is awesome. Wow. So there's no backspacer or anything on this or lanyard hole, but I'm okay with that. There is an ambidextrous pocket clip there, so you can swap that over if you did so want to. As always with the Artisan Cutleries, you have that orange washer around the pivot. Looks beautiful on those gray scales, G10. I should have mentioned the handle material on this guy is G10 with the D2 steel and stainless steel liners. It's a liner locking mechanism, so it's not the most reliable locking mechanism in the world, but now I'm going to talk to you guys a bit about that little steel, almost looks like a bracelet that I pulled out of the bag first. So this knife here, because it's such a big meaty folder and you want to use it for such hardcore tasks and it's only a liner lock, if you want to feel a little more secure with this guy, all you do is you take this little pin here that comes with the blade, shove it in this hole, and you just thread that in there nice and gentle like. Okay, so that's threaded in, nice and tight. So now I can actuate my liner lock, but that blade's not going anywhere because that pin essentially turns this folder into a fixed blade. And I can also wrap that around my hand so I can really get a good feel on the blade, get a good bear down on it. And yeah, I can do some good chopping tasks, and that thing's not going to close on me. It's not going to go anywhere. It's essentially a fixed blade when that pin is in there. So that's a pretty cool feature of this big-ass folder. I really like it. Wow. So for the unboxing for this guy, I got to say, I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with the quality of the build. I'm impressed with this little locking pin that holds it open as essentially a fixed blade. And the action is just impeccable. All in all, for my first impressions and little unboxing of this Artisan Proponent, my God, am I impressed. Wow. I do have an Artisan in the collection. I have the Artisan Cutlery Osprey, which was actually given to me. But wow, the Osprey is not quite as chunky as this guy. I thought it was a big knife, but I now know that I was wrong. This is a big knife. So that is my first impressions and unboxing of the Artisan Cutlery Proponent with G10 and D2. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed filming it because, man, that thing is a monster. It's fun to handle. Thanks again, Gary, for sending it my way to film this content for you guys. And without rambling on too much, let's jump in and do a little pocket check for you guys. So I have my pocket pen, of course. I have my Olight S2R Baton 2. Beautiful little light. Accidentally strobed it there. That's okay. And I'm rocking my Concept Prickle, which I actually just tore down today and lubed up, so the action should be pretty good on this guy right now. Yeah, so that's the pocket puke for the day. That's the carry. I really hope you guys enjoyed this and found it informative. Have a great day and take her easy.